Hi, this is Tina. We're in part 2 of our video on CoWriter. So we already learned in the first video how to get to CoWriter, how it works, and so now I'm just going to show you a couple of the features of the settings, and I'm going to try much better. Okay, so I'm going to go to my home button. I'm going to find my documents that I made, and I'm going to open up a new one with the plus, and a little bit of a glare there. I'm going to see if I can fix that. I wanted to talk about a few of the buttons on the main page and what those do. The first one is, of course, the volume button, so that you can hear the words spoken back to you. The second one is this thing called the topic dictionaries. It looks like a set of books. This is probably the most important settings button that you should know about, because as you'll see here, CoWriter is set by a main dictionary. And what that means is that, of course, there's many different kinds of people who use CoWriter. So if we're a beginning writer, we might be on the 3K basic. Students in elementary school might be writing and using vocabulary in the beginning. Intermediate might be middle school. Advanced might be high school and college. So depending on the kind of words you want it to predict for you, you need to choose one of these dictionaries carefully. So I'm going to keep it on 6K beginning, and because the student I'm working with is in elementary school, and I'm thinking that most of those words it will be able to predict for her. The other really cool thing about CoWriter is that you can do some topic dictionaries, as you see here. And what's cool is, let's say that someone has a topic, they're doing a story on dinosaurs. So I'm going to see if I can pull up a specific topic dictionary on dinosaurs. And I'm going to use like a basic. Okay, and I turned that on. So now, when I go to my page and I start typing about dinosaurs, I
learned
about.
Now
when I type the word dinosaur, or when I type the word DI, it's going to populate words that that it thinks I might be trying to talk about with dinosaurs. So you can see Diplodocus is one of them.
Dinosaur.
I learned about dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs. I learned about dinosaurs.
And so that's kind of cool, because the topic dictionary can help expand your vocabulary and also more easily predict what you're trying to say, because it's already in that topic. So if you were going to talk about a pterodactyl, you can see I typed PT for pterodactyl, or let's see if you even do pterodactyl. Yep, it got it. So I typed in some sounds that I heard, and it still came up with
pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl. Okay, so that's the beauty of the topic dictionary and the word prediction combined with the spelling assistance. So that button is the dictionaries. This button is for settings. You only have let's see, this is the Heather voice. I think you only get one choice. You can have your CoWriter talk the letters to you. So every time that I type a letter, it'll tell me what that is. You can have it talk the words to you or complete sentences. And this is obviously just the speed. So if I turn that down and then have it speak to me.
I learned about dinosaurs.
Okay.
Pterodactyl.
Kind of slow. I can turn this up
I learned about dinosaurs. Pterodactyl.
Okay, so that has to do with the speed. Over here on the right is just your text. You have different choices. These are all the basic choices you would think of Arial and Times New Roman. So you can do text. This is your contrast, and that turns the background to black and the letters white if you are a student with low vision. And this is obviously the size of your letters. So I like that nice and big. So in very basically, those are all the controls that you have. So I'm going to X out of that. This is the send button, and we talked about this in the first video. What do I want to do with this? I'm going to send this to Google Drive. Let's see. If you have a Google account, yep, so it just sent it to my Google Drive, so I don't have to worry about losing this. I can also, like we did on the first one, I can copy it, I can put it in my Dropbox as well. Okay, so very basic settings, and I would be more than glad to talk with you about the settings that are appropriate. Sometimes they do change. As children grow older, they may start with one type of setting, and then as they get more proficiently using it, they may change to something different. But in a nutshell, those are the basic features. Thanks.